No parking, no waiting, no excuses. Parents and children arriving at Vale Infant School today confronted with a clear message. Guernsey Police have teamed up with a charity called Living Streets to promote the warning.
There are always problems with parents who want to take their children to the school gate and not have to walk anywhere at all with them. But in fact, even here, just 50 yards down the road, there's plenty of parking spaces, and it's only a minute or two to walk up to this crossing. So, there are really no excuses, and that's on the banner.
This yellow line means that no cars are allowed to park along this road, but it's claimed that this is being abused. A clampdown is now underway. But what does that mean for the parents?
The roads are all busy, and sometimes you've got to drop your child off. You can't, not.
I think it's pretty poor. There is too much traffic. I think there should be a one-way system made available, even if it's only just through school hours.
The Environment Department were talking about making it no waiting at the top of route to Cutter and then implementing pull-in bay systems, but that's not going to work. They need to make a one-way system. I'm a resident around here and I certainly wouldn't object to it being a one-way system.
Whether people agree or not, Guernsey Police will be issuing fines of £70 for those who choose to break the law. Fae Clerey, BBC Channel Islands News, Guernsey. Recycling. It's coming to your doorstep next month, and the Public Services Department wants to make sure you're prepared. Islanders are being sent information leaflets on the introduction of curbside recycling in the island, as well as vouchers offering 20% off storage containers like these, which can be used to separate recyclables at home.
The idea is obviously that thinking ahead to the new recycling scheme, people are going to want to organise their recycling in the home. So the idea is to make that a little bit easier for people, so that they may well need to purchase containers to store their recycling.
Curbside recycling is being rolled out across the island as part of a 2-year pilot scheme with the hope of combating the age-old problem of waste disposal. Paper, food tins, plastic packaging and everything else you might take to a bring bank, aside from glass, will be collected from your door.
Because it's only 2 streams, they need paper and cardboard and then plastic, tins and cans and milk cartons. So they need to sort it out into 2 streams ready to put in their recycling bags for collection.
Nearly half of all islanders currently recycle, but at the end of last year, the state's failed to meet its recycling target of 50%. But with the introduction of curbside, it's hoped by 2025, 70% of household waste produced in the island will be recycled. Fae Clerey, BBC Channel Islands News, Guernsey. On September the 7th, 2003, the Idle Rocks Hotel was destroyed by a fire. A frying pan caught alight, spreading the fire throughout the hotel and causing 2/3 of the roof to collapse. The bad luck didn't end there, though. In 2012, another major fire broke out, causing the building to be deemed unsafe, and it was cordoned off to the public. Burnt, neglected and crumbling, the Idle Rocks Hotel has become an eyesore at Cherbourg, but if planners agree, it could be transformed. Permission was granted back in 2012 for the owners to demolish the remains of the burnt-out building, and an architectural firm has now submitted plans to transform the site into a 5-star hotel.
This is a fantastic opportunity, I think, for Guernsey in building a tourism destination hotel of really high quality. The open planning meeting, we will obviously do a presentation, and it will be at that point that the planning board will make the decision.
The new hotel is designed to blend into the natural environment and, where possible, be eco-friendly.
Introducing the green roofs and green walls improves the biodiversity of our site, which offsets the build and the hotel itself.
The decision is now in the hands of the Environment Department, and if the design is approved, work will take 2 years and the project in total will cost in the region of £20 million. Fae Clerey, BBC Channel Islands News, Guernsey. Lest we forget. Hundreds turned out for Sunday's Remembrance service, and hundreds bowed their heads and fell silent for 2 minutes to remember them. Wreaths were laid by former service men and women and the families of those who have fallen. A heavily decorated Major Bob Place commanded the parade, made up of scouts, cadets, the Merchant Navy and the Royal British Legion, to name just a few. It was a morning of sunshine and singing. But the message remains the same. Year after year, we will remember them.